So Square Enix just put up a brand new demo for their brand new Harvestella game. I'm not much of a life sim or farming sim fan. In fact, I really haven't played many games in that genre, but it's for free on the Nintendo eShop. Let's take a look at it. Seeing the explosion that Animal Crossing New Horizons and Stardew Valley are, Square Enix has decided that they want a piece of the farming and life sim genre. Enter Harvestella, a game that has some similarities with those mentioned games and adds to it a traditional JRPG story. The game starts with you making a character, and then you're dropped into a world with amnesia. The story starts off rather slow, but I appreciated it because it really built up all the systems this game is throwing at you, and there are quite a few systems. You eventually get to own your own house, land a farm, and a few tools, along with some seeds. First you till the ground, plant the seeds, and water them. The next day, you may harvest the plants or need to water them more depending on the crop. Once harvested, the crops can be cooked to improve your stats or sold for money. While you're doing this, there's a crash landing and inside is an omen. Most of the townsfolk are nervous of the omen, but you decide to help them. After a bit, the omen reveals her identity as Aria, and her memory is no better than yours. After a few days in the town, Aria decides to go off on her own and gets herself in some trouble. It's your job to save her. Once you make it to the first dungeon, you're greeted with some simple combat that primarily has you tapping Y while occasionally using an art similar to Xenoblade 2. I found the combat very simple but enjoyable. As the game progresses, there are more battle mechanics that can be learned through a skill tree. The skill tree allows you to change your class from mage to fighter, and you can do this mid-combat to exploit enemy weaknesses. I'm really intrigued to see just how deep the combat system goes, and I'm definitely hoping for some sort of dodge roll instead of just running out of the way of attack. The game progresses in a daily format. In Chapter 1, you automatically return home at the end of the day. But in Chapter 2, if you're not in bed by 12, you'll pass out and are sent home and have to pay a rescue fee. The same thing happens as if you're defeated in combat. The first dungeon is too long to complete in a day, so you're able to fix ladders, bridges, and access quick travel spots. The demo concludes either at the end of day 15 or after you defeat the boss of the first dungeon. I played the demo to completion twice. Once I beat the boss, and the other time I completed 15 days. Each playthrough was about 3 to 4 hours, which is not bad for a free demo, especially since progress carries over to the full game. I've never really been one for the farming genre, and it takes a special RPG to really keep my attention. But when I finished this demo, I was wishing I could go to the eShop and download the rest of the game. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait till November 4th to get my hands on the full game. With that said, download this demo and be patient with Chapter 1 as it's teaching you a lot. But after that, I think you'll find a very intriguing game. Will this game have a chance to be better than some of my favorite JRPGs like Xenoblade Chronicles or Ys 8? And what is your favorite all-time RPG? Put it in the comments and I'll try to reply to at least the first 50 comments. So, in the end, I think you should give this demo a download. Give the game a try. Maybe you'll be surprised like I was. Like I said, I'm not a life sim, farming sim fan, but I can't wait for this game to come out. I think I'm going to give it a try. I appreciate you watching. You're a star. The best days are ahead of you. God bless.